Let's talk about a job that looks simple but is easy to mess up, putting a plant in a tall pot. Those elegant towering planters look great, but all that extra depth can spell disaster for your plant. Most indoor plants don't have roots long enough to reach the bottom, so the unused soil becomes a soggy, stagnant swamp. Water collects at the bottom, creating a breeding ground for root rot. Roots need oxygen, but in a tall pot, they're left gasping above a pool of wet, compacted soil. You see yellowing leaves and think the plant needs more water, but that just makes things worse. The real fix starts with one simple rule. Always use a pot with a drainage hole. No exceptions, a pot without a hole is just a bucket, and plants can't thrive in a bucket of mud. If your pot doesn't have a hole, drill one. It's a small job, but it's the most important step for healthy roots. Without drainage, even the best planting method will fail, so before you start, make sure your pot can let water escape. We're not just moving a plant, we're setting it up for a long, healthy life. Let's build a better home for your green friend. Now, let's solve the swamp problem with a clever trick, the false bottom. Instead of filling the whole pot with soil, use lightweight materials, like foam blocks, upside-down nursery pots, or empty water bottles, to take up space at the bottom. Forget gravel, it just raises the waterlogged zone. Stack your filler material until you've filled about 1/3 to half the pot's height. This creates a raised platform so your plant's roots stay in the ideal zone. The false bottom saves soil, keeps things light, and creates an air cavity for drainage. When you water, excess drips through the soil and into this open space, then out the drainage hole. No more soggy roots, just healthy, happy plants. It's a simple fix that turns a plant death trap into a 5-star home. Let's get your planter ready for the next step. With your false bottom in place, you need a barrier to keep soil from falling through. Use landscape fabric, window screening, or even newspaper. Just cover the filler completely. This keeps the soil where it belongs and preserves your drainage cavity. Now, let's talk soil. Standard potting mix is often too dense for deep planters. Lighten it up by mixing 3 parts potting soil with 1 part perlite or pumice. Add some orchid bark or cocoa coir chips for extra air pockets. Mix it all together until it's fluffy and loose. This custom blend gives roots the air and drainage they crave. Better soil means stronger, healthier plants. With the barrier and soil ready, you're set for planting. Let's move your plant in. Time for the main event, planting. Place your plant, still in its nursery pot, inside the big planter to check the height. The top of the root ball should sit 1 to 2 inches below the rim. Adjust the soil level as needed. Gently remove the plant from its old pot. Don't yank. Squeeze the sides to loosen. If the roots are circling, tease them apart to encourage outward growth. Set the plant in the center, check the height, and hold it steady. Backfill with your airy soil mix, pressing gently to remove big air pockets but not compacting it. Fill to the top of the root ball, leaving that inch or 2 at the top. Water thoroughly until it drains out the bottom. This settles the soil and proves your drainage works. Your plant is now in its upgraded home. The hardest part is done. Now, let's keep it thriving. Here's how. With your plant settled, add a thin layer of mulch, orchid bark, moss, or stones to keep moisture in and give a polished look. Because there's less soil, check moisture more often. Stick your finger in 2 inches. If it's dry, water. If damp, wait. Always water until it drains from the bottom. This method prevents overwatering, the #1 plant killer. You've turned a too tall pot into the perfect home. The same principles work for any deep planter. You've engineered a solution that protects roots and encourages growth. Now, enjoy your thriving plant and the satisfaction of a job well done. You got your hands dirty and made it right. Sit back, admire your work, and watch your plant thrive. That's how you turn a tricky job into a success.